This is Aaron. Aaron, welcome. Joe, he's coming up here. And this is Vince, Miles' nephew. Come on up. So we'll start with Cheryl and Aaron. Maybe you can talk about maybe something about Miles and what you think of the headphones.
They love to pass me this microphone. Good morning, everyone, and Happy New Year. People want to hear stories about my father. I always remember when I was younger, all of my father's equipment had to be designated to somebody to operate. You couldn't just walk in there and start turning buttons and knobs. You had to be told, well, you can operate this one, you can operate that one. But today, technology has changed. Young people, like Noah was talking about, can operate almost anything before you can. So we are very excited to have Father's name on these speakers, headphones. And it's, you can even listen to it.
Hey, thanks, Joe. Aaron?
Hi, thanks. I'm Aaron Davis. Noel said, never follow,
Always lead, never
lead,
follow.
right?
There you go. Hey, that was just like your dad.
That's exactly like, that was exactly his sort of mantra for thinking and creating. So the partnership definitely is perfect. You know, definitely want to be innovating, always on the top. Now, Vince and I were talking about this when we were on tour with him. You never wanted to let him use your headphones because you'd either never get them back or they come back in 3 to 5 pieces. And this is long before the advent or the invention of these, high-end in-ears. So these would have been perfect because on the planes and everything, it automatically seals your ear, so you don't have to worry about noise canceling and anything like that. And the quality is amazing. I was listening, on the plane over here, and I was listening to some stuff, some classical music, and I was just hearing all these, tones and notes and frequencies that you just won't get in the even stuff that goes around your ear, like the other editor. So I was just really ecstatic, putting him in practice on a plane, and just, really getting a chance to really hear the quality, and it's the highest standard.
Aaron, thank you so much. Vince, it all started with, Vince, tell this little story of how we got started with this.
Real quick, there's a band called Earth, Wind, and Fire, and it's a small band. Bass player is a good friend of mine, Verdine White. So we're backstage in Phoenix. I took my dad to see Earth, Wind, and Fire, and Noel comes backstage in the green room with a big cart of about 20, 25 boxes of Dr. Dre beats. So prior to that, my cousin bought me a pair of Dr. Dre beats. So I'm watching these headphones come in. And I'm like, man, who is this cat, man? So after getting through all his security, no, not just kidding. I introduced myself and I said, I'm Vince Will. Oh no, Verdine introduced us, said this is Miles' nephew. So then I look at Noel, and I kid you not, a light bulb goes off in the top of his head. I'm looking, I'm like, uh-oh. So we talk and we exchange cards. And he says, man, I got great ideas, let's connect later. So maybe 3 weeks later, I get a phone call from Noel. He said, man, we should do something. We should do something in connection with The Kind of Blue, because he loved that record. And maybe a month later, we had a prototype of the Earbuds. And I think it's fantastic because, to me, Noel is a visionary. My uncle was a visionary. Being in the band with him, playing with him, working with him, he would always try things, and we didn't, the musicians in the band, we didn't quite get it at the time. But then after we hit the stage or we recorded it, then we found out, man, this cat knows, this is the man, and this is why he changed the course of music 4 different decades, right? So I say that to say, when I listen to Noel and we email each other, we never sleep. We're back and forth on text and emails all night, every day. He has that vision, and it's a great marriage. When I say marriage, it's a great team, relationship. Yeah, it's a great way to express the music of Miles and high tech. Because Miles, I mean, people say, well, it's $499, $500, but I mean, it speaks for itself. It's worth every penny. So I think, on behalf of the family, I think we're happy to be part of Monster and Miles. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Let's show some appreciation for you. Thank you guys.